What first brought me to CXL was this opportunity called the EPIC Fellowship, which allowed recent graduates or folks in school to take a hiatus from their studies and experience a really diverse project at Conservation X Labs that allowed people to get out of their box and work on a really impactful mission to prevent the sixth mass extinction. The project that I was looking into looked at solutions for conservation and how do we actually rank them to measure our impact and our progress toward meeting certain conservation goals. The Extinction Solutions Index is essentially a framework for preventing the extinction crisis that allows us, conservationists, NGOs, academics, society, to be able to evaluate, rank, and compare the most effective and efficient solutions to not only prevent extinctions, but actually recover biodiversity. The first phase of this program was to do what we call a Little Think, which is an ideation event at our headquarters office here in Washington, D.C., where we brought together thought leaders in conservation, economies, technology, and innovation to ask key questions in the program's development.
We don't spend as much time as to which solutions could have the biggest impact on solving these extinction problems.
Each voice we had really brought a unique perspective to the table that day, whether that be from their socio-environmental background, their deep expertise in actually the metric work, or whether they had unique approaches and frameworks that we thought could be applied to the program development moving forward.
What can we measure at the species level and the ecosystem level? Because that's really what we're trying to measure in terms of our ultimate impact.
The biggest thing that we accomplished from the Little Think was, one, being able to narrow the metric down from a list of many hundred to a set of 5. Secondly, we were able to look at our approach, whether we need to focus on specific drivers and specific sectors of society, that we then look for solutions within each of those sectors and then apply that back to our metric. And then lastly, we also got great commitments from the partners in the room. We asked them how they were going to be willing to push this program forward. The next phase of the program's development will first be to synthesize all the great knowledge and expertise that came out of the event, and then actually apply that to establishing the research framework that then we could hopefully get fellows and experts in to help us build out what solutions should we be focusing on.
We're thinking about new ways of solving these problems. We can address the extinction challenge that is either upon us or about to be upon us, depending on, if you're looking at vertebrates or inverts. And if you talk to the invert people, we are in the middle of a sixth mass extinction.
This approach really allows us to hone in on that solutions piece to move forward and say, what solutions should we be focusing on to actually conserve the biodiversity that we care so much about? What can we look to in the future that will work? What will be effective for us to actually preserve species and biodiversity? And what should we be investing our time and money and resources in often the limited amount we have in conservation? I think that's what conservation really needs moving forward.